Forget about the little robot down in the corner. Now, I am live. I can see myself. And so far I have no viewers. So I should just sit back and wait a little while. Oh gosh. Put my sunglasses on. Oh, we got 3 watchers already. Hello, how are ya? I'll get started in a second. Sorry, that robot seems to be covering up my dog. I'd like to introduce you to KayLee right away. Come here, KayLee. Come here. Say hi. Come here. Up, up. Turn towards the camera. Turn that way. Say hi. Say hi, my name is KayLee. Tell them I want a hot dog. You want a hot dog? You want a hot dog? You gonna sit? You gonna sit? Sit. No, you're not gonna sit? You're gonna tell me no? You're gonna sit and smile. 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 Good girl. Smile. Good girl. Alright. Can you roll over? Roll over. There you go. Here you go. You want the rest? You gonna bark? You gonna bark? You gonna bark? Bark nice and loud. Bark. Ruff. Yeah, that was good. Alright. Okay, I have 5 watchers now. Thank you for joining me. I'll get started now. Okay, I'm dressed up very weirdly today as 80s guy. I don't know, there's not enough light, you can't really see. I got the spandex on, ripped up jeans, got my hair down, the bandana. I can wear the sunglasses, but I have to wear my regular glasses underneath, or else I can't see nothing. So, here I am. Oh yeah, teddy bear's back there. Oscar and the big brown one I haven't named yet. Maybe we'll do that later on if I get enough viewers and if anybody talks. I'm doing this stream mostly because I'm broke and need help. I've been streaming games for the last few weeks. I've been watching other people stream games for about 2 months. And since I'm disabled and can't get a real job, I'm gonna try doing this. Streaming games, it's really hard to get subscriptions and get donations, so maybe I'm just gonna create my own show, like this 80s guy, and if this works, I'll do this instead of streaming games, although I'll still play games. But, the games that I will be streaming, I play Rock Band a lot, but streaming that is not going to get me any donations. So I'm not going to stream that too much, or if I do, I won't expect too many donations. Games I do plan on streaming, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Uncharted, which I'm still getting used to. I fail a lot. My hands and eyes aren't the way they used to be when I was younger. I have a Rush of Blood video already on my YouTube page. If you watch that, you'll laugh your ass off. Fast forward about 18 minutes into it and you hear me scream like a girl. I just got Battlefront VR. I haven't even played it yet, but I saw it and it looks awesome. I'll probably be streaming that. Star Trek Bridge Crew VR comes out on the 30th. If I have any money, I'm hoping to get that, but I have to catch up on my bills first. And after I catch up on my bills, my Dodge has been sitting out in my driveway with blocks under his tires for all 14 months, and I need a transmission in that so I can actually have a real vehicle again. It's been about a year and a half for me to have a real piece of crap car that was given to me just so I can get to my doctor's appointments. I went through my list real fast. So, if you guys have any questions for me, I could answer them, or I can try to entertain you in some way or another. You can tell me what I could do that would entertain people on YouTube or the PlayStation 4, since I invited some of them to come here too. I already have some of these games on my list. If you subscribe, I would like you to subscribe. And if you don't like watching the games, or if this 80s guy thing doesn't work out, you can always block me, put me on spam. But stay subscribed so that I hopefully get some kind of ratings to get some help. Otherwise, I just have to go back to my normal, just pay my bills as I can, and I don't know what. I got a friend that brings me food every month, so unlike last year, January, me and KayLee here were sharing her food, and after that, people finally started helping me out a little bit. But I'm still having problems keeping up with my bills because I'm disabled, and the government is my income, and we all know how much the government pays out money. They like to take money, they don't like to pay money, right? So, I'm kind of here looking for donations. I don't want to call it begging. I hate begging. I used to be able to work. I worked overtime, double time. If I wanted a video game console or a game, I went out and bought it because I had money. It's not my choice anymore. The government gives me just barely enough to pay my bills. Some bills they don't even consider a necessity, like car insurance is not a necessity. It's a law now that you have to pay for car insurance, but it's not a necessity by them. And of course, internet, cable TV aren't a necessity, but who the hell's going to live without the internet or cable TV nowadays? So those are all extras, and I'm just having a hard time keeping up with everything. I'm, again, happy to have my friend Andy helping me with the food situation so I don't starve to death. But I'm hoping to this streaming thing, whether it's streaming games or streaming me acting like a fool with sunglasses and a bandana, putting my hair down. Maybe if you guys like this 80s thing, maybe I'll rat it all up one of these times or something. I won't be able to sing any songs because during Rock Band I did a 2-hour stream, and I did one song by a guy that bit off a head of a bat, and they muted my whole stream, so I had to delete it. Nothing else I could do. So I have to be careful what I do or what I say. I can't advertise for certain people. So mostly all I can do is talk about me or just joke around a little bit. Thank you, Drew. I need some help, and if I'm your buddy, you're my buddy too. thought I'd have more content to get this thing going, but I'm kind of stumped. Mostly I just need help and wanted to do some kind of 80s thing, but looking 80s and acting 80s is a little hard. I could talk about some of the old things that we used to do in the 80s. I remember when in the 80s, when we used to get high, we used to talk about bogarting the pipe or the joint. I don't hear that said anymore. New sayings are like, people are salty. Blunts are very popular. My kid is always saying blunt. I'm not even sure what a blunt is. It looks like a brown cigarette or something, I think. Oh. Hi, Crash. Thanks for joining. I don't think I ever saw your true name before, Drew. I just remember your Crash. You're part of my rivalry band and rock band. Very fun game. Again, not good for streaming and getting donations. I also on YouTube signed up for AdSense, so if I stream something or record something on YouTube, I can monetize my videos, and if I get any ratings on them, YouTube, after making $100 off of people clicking off of advertisements, I will get anything after that. So during the month, one full month, they get up to $100. They get the $100. If I get up to $200, they get $100. I get $100, and it will be like a regular paycheck. So I could get taxes again, which would be nice to get tax returns once a year. And it would be nice to have the extra money too. Like I'm going to keep saying it over and over again because I've been in trouble ever since my son turned 18, and they pretty much left me for dead. I'd like to know some input on what kind of games people like to watch get streamed. If you guys are game watchers, there's only 6 of you right now, but I'm sure more people will watch this after I'm done and it stays on YouTube. So my non-VR games would be Games of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Uncharted, and I just got Star Trek Online free. I haven't played it yet, but I might stream that. I love VR games. I have the VR, and Rush of Blood's my favorite so far. I already have a video in my set list if you guys want to watch it. Again, fast forward about 18 minutes and you'll hear me scream like a girl, and it's hilarious. There's a lot of other little parts. Going around on a cart shooting at clowns and mannequins and stuff. Clowns don't bother me. But you are on a roller coaster, and they do have parts where you go down in the roller coaster, and because you're in the VR, it looks and feels real. The VR of today is not like the VR of the 80s. I remember trying out the VR in the 80s, and everything had red lines. If there was people in the VR, they were just like red stickmen. If there was a wall, it was just a lot of lines going up and down, bunch of cubes. It looked stupid. Now it looks real. The hardest part about VR is when you take that visor back off, you gotta blink a few times to get back into the real world, because the VR world looks just as real as our world. I just got Battlefront VR again last night, free. If I had known it was free, I would have gotten it months ago. Can't wait to play that. I saw a few YouTube videos. Looks great. Star Trek Bridge Crew VR. 4 people, and this is the first game I know of where they have a VR game that's online that I can play with 3 other people from other states, other countries. They have the captain, the engineer, the weapons, and a tech. And you gotta kind of all work together. That's gotta be fun. I'm definitely gonna stream that. The only problem with VR games is you can't chat in that. I won't see my YouTube, and I don't think they even let you chat during that. Oh, I've done a lot of live streams, but I deleted the bad ones. I think I got 6 streams right now that are in my list. If you subscribe, you will always be able to get to my list. My favorite one to tell other people to watch is Rush of Blood, which is a VR game. Because if you want to hear me make a fool out of myself and scream like a girl, that's one to watch. My friend Crash, who is watching this with us, he liked my playroom. I was just kicking around a few robots and stuff, testing out the playroom right here. Yeah, one of the first, I think, the Rush of Blood was one of the first ones I streamed. That was VR anyways, that I haven't deleted. I'm hoping to get better at some of the games that I've already been streaming, but I'm only on a first run, so I don't know where everything is. I'm hoping after I get through the game one time and know the game a little better, I can stream it and know what I'm doing and just do a full walkthrough that usually goes from 6 to 8 hours from what I've seen from YouTube videos. The person that actually got me into streaming, I was watching streaming with a guy that does Resident Evil. He does Resident Evil on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and the Wii. And he's all set up. He's got people helping him with the chat and everything. And hopefully I can do good like that someday. And he's got to be making lots of money. He's got lots of followers. He's got thousands of subscriptions. I've got, I think, 3 subscriptions so far. I'm hoping to have more after tonight. And hopefully from now on when I stream my games, or stream the 80s guy, and hopefully come up with a little more material. I wrote down a bunch of stuff to talk about, but I kind of summed it up in like 3 minutes and should have dragged it out a little bit, and I didn't. My voice, by the way, I'm losing a little bit again because I play a lot of rock band and I do vocals, and the more I sing, the more I lose my voice. But I won't be streaming that game too much. I'll be doing streams of it, but then I'll watch it and then I'll delete it. I'll be keeping the good streams. Besides Rush of Blood, I think my best stream right now is The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1. But when you get to the part where she's going to stitch her arm, fast forward at about 20 minutes because I was really, really stuck there. You guys can all do me a favor, the 7 of you that are on, hit the like button, and if you can, subscribe. And if you don't want to keep getting bothered by notifications by email about the subscription, just add me to your spam. That way you won't hear my notifications, but I will still have a subscriber, and it will put my ratings up a little bit and give me more of a chance to get more people to watch my streams, and hopefully I'll get some donators sooner or later. I know this is going to be a long, long process. I've seen other streamers, like the guy that does Resident Evil, and it takes months to get a crap load of people that become your friends and your donationers. And right now, before today, I only had 1 subscriber, and I'm pretty sure I'm up to 4 by now. It doesn't show on my live screen, I don't think. But I'm hoping that that goes up and I can somehow make some money out of this. I will find a way. Whether it's dressing up ridiculously like a 80s guy and letting my hair down, which I usually don't do. I usually have it tied back. Keep it out of my face, but not today. Because I'm 80s guy and they let their hair down. So, and by the way, you probably can't see it, but the headband that I got matches the spandex, tiger striped. Had to get them online. I actually got them for karaoke for a week that was 80s week, and this is pretty much what I wore. Ripped up jeans. I ripped them up a little bit more today, washed them and stuff. And you don't want to see me with junk and spandex on. I'll lose subscribers by doing that. I'll keep the ripped up jeans on and just show that I have spandex on. Let me see if anybody said anything yet. Anything over 1 hour makes people lose interest. I kind of know that. I don't want to drag anything out. When I do my game streams, the Walking Dead one was an hour and 38 minutes, and my first stream of doing really, really bad at Uncharted was an hour and 24 minutes. I'm going to try cutting them down. Right now I'm just trying to get to learn the games, and once I get to learn the games, I'll watch the clock. I'll do an hour, and then I'll stop and save it, and then I'll start a new stream later on. Maybe I'll start different games. I'll do The Walking Dead for an hour. I'll do Uncharted for an hour. And then the next day I'll continue those games or something. But I'll take your input on what I should do that's going to get me some attention to streaming so that I can attract people that do donate to people that need help, like me, because I can't work. This is going to be my job, so I have to find out a way to make this work, and I'm asking you for your input. And if by chance you are watching one of my game streams, I know most game streamers that I've watched, they don't like what they call backseat gamers. They keep on telling the professional gamers what they should and shouldn't do, and the guys that are streaming don't like that. I will actually, I will take your help. If I'm stuck looking around and I'm on a cliff and I don't know where to go, and you say, oh, there's a ladder to the left, I'll look to the left. There's a ladder, and I'll get on with the game a lot easier instead of just running around with my like a chicken with my head cut off, wondering what the heck to do. So I will appreciate any help from backseat gamers, as they call it, I guess. I'll give you a sub, Chaz. Thank you for the support. You guys are helping each other out too, so that's cool too. If you guys help each other out and you help me out, that's great. Everybody swap subs right now, so we all help each other. Biggest reason I guess I'm doing this is so that I get some extra money in my four-wheel drive truck, which if I could move the camera and it was daylight out, I would show you the truck. It's got blocks under the tires because there's no transmission. No transmission means there's no drive, there's no reverse, and there's no park. Somebody walks by and decides they're going to play a trick and pull those blocks underneath my tires. That truck's going to roll right out into the road, and I'm not going to have any way to get it back up into the driveway because it has nothing. And it's been that way for 14 months. Now, in the past, when I could work, and I worked, I usually had overtime or double time. If a truck or a car I owned got broke, it would be fixed by the next week. Now, it's the next year, and I'm still trying to fix it. trying to get the money to fix it. So, if hopefully this might help me. It's up to you guys if you think this will work. I'm sure there's a link up there for this video. You want to share this video with your friends or family on Facebook and see if they want to help, or if you know a web page that helps people like me. Put my link there, and I'll see what happens. Okay, and I do have my computer set up so that I can do streams on there too, so I can get rid of this robot over here and that funky music. But I thought I would do it on the PlayStation tonight and introduce my dog. I actually planned on trying to use her to get some ratings because she's hilarious. I showed you her doing a few tricks before, but she's just nice. She knows how to hug. I'll show you that. Come here, KayLee. Come here. Come here. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Good girl. I love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Go lay down. Yeah, by the way, if you're helping me, you'll also be helping KayLee. I'm going to have KayLee do one trick, and then I'm just going to end this. Cause she hates Oscar, my teddy bear. Yes, I sleep with a teddy bear sometimes. And she hates Oscar. Come here, KayLee. Come on. I want to get you. Out here, out here. Come here. Sit. Take Oscar. Hold on. Okay, bring me Oscar. Come here. Bring me Oscar. Good girl. And for those that want to see Oscar, here he is. The bigger bear, I'm thinking about naming him Big Ben. If anybody else has got a better name, go ahead. KayLee is the dog. I just had her do a trick. So, alright, I got 10 people watching. I only got 2 likes. If you give me a few more likes, I'd appreciate it, because it will up the rating on this video, and it'll get more people to watch it. Alright, and I think I'm going to end this. I don't know what else to say. Just thanks for watching, and I hope that this helps me in the future, and if possible, I hope I can help you in the future if you enjoy any of my streams. So I'm going to end this right now, and thank you for watching.